Hey everybody, my name is Lance Allen, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to play my most popular song on Spotify, or anywhere for that matter. I've gotten a lot of requests for this song, and it's called Rest Your Way Home. I wrote this for my dad, who passed away in 2010, and this was something that I played for him when he was sick, and he thought it was really pretty, and that's what inspired this tune, and a lot of people have enjoyed it. So I'm going to run through the tablature of the song that I have written here, and you can actually support me by buying the tablature from my website. There's a link down below, and you can find that here on the YouTube video and support me. It's only $5 for a tab, and that'll buy me a cup of coffee so I can provide more fun lessons. All right, I'm going to change my camera angle and so you can guys see this up close. Thanks for joining. Alright, the song has basically three main parts. I have sort of an intro, and then the main part, which I call the verse, and then I have a little bridge area where I kind of improvise a little bit. Now keep in mind, this song has some different time signatures in there. We go from 4/4 to 3/4, and then there's a bar of 2/4 here and there. And I just wanted to let you know, all those weren't intentional. They were more or less that's how I played it when I recorded it, and I wrote it exactly as it is in the tablature, and so you don't have to necessarily play those extra bars of 2, but really it's all about like letting things ring out and just sound really pretty. So the first part is this chord right here. This is a sort of A/C sharp. I've got my third finger on the 4th fret of string 5 and my first finger on the A note, that's fret 2 of string 3, and we're basically going to play from here for this chord. You pinch string 5 and 1 and then arpeggiate the rest. Fret string 3, 2, and 1. And then you form your E chord. And there's a bunch of little 16th notes there. 1, 2, and 3, E, and kind of that sound. And you're going to hammer on with your little finger there to get that suspended note. So that measure will sound like this. And at this point, I go to an inversion of the E major chord. And when you invert a chord, you're basically putting the third of the scale as the new bass note. So this is a G sharp. And you want to form this with third, first, and then your pinky finger underneath there. And that's an A chord with a little hammer on. And we go back to the A/C sharp. Same thing for the E. Now this time, instead of going to A down here, I go to A up here, which is fret 7. And this is where my melody starts. So fret 5 then 4. And you want to stay in this position like the 4th position, so that we can get these notes with your 3 and 4. So here's what the first measure of the melody sounds like. This would be measure 5 in the tablature. So you want to use that fingering. 1, 2, or 1 and 2 and 3, and then bring your first finger to C sharp. You want to make sure you're using that fingering there. It's kind of hard to go. Possible, but you have to have long fingers. Then fret 5, 4, and this is a strong bar, a G sharp minor. And then you want these notes to kind of ring out, so you want to hold your chord tight the whole time. And that's what you end up creating right there. So you do this, use your third finger to play that note, and then lift up the chord, and that's where you get this. So you get this for measure 7. And I'm just basically descending the scale at this point. And that chord is really nice. A minor, major 7 kind of sound. So here we are. We end up at this. notice there, I pulled my middle finger down. And you want to switch positions here so you could get these intervals of thirds. And that's what I would do for the E chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and fret 5. And this fingering for this one, measure 11, it's a B chord. Now the timing of that is just kind of, you want to do a little, you want to express yourself in that part. So you don't want to play it necessarily fast or slow. You could kind of change the dynamic. You can play it however you want there. As long as you get the da 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 da, right? And then we're back into that little intro again. And that's the first page. Back to the verse. This is all the same. There I use an E9 chord. So little things there, you don't have to use the E9 chord there. You can play it just as before. The 9 of the E chord just basically adds a nice little color to the song. You can use it sporadically wherever. And this is a part where I added extra bar of 2. You don't have to play that. I could go 1 and 2 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. I like that. Use your first finger and pinky finger, and you form the chord A major 7. That part there is a hammer-on and a pull-off. So you want to hit the first string open, and then pull off, and the hammer-on 7 with your pinky finger and pull off. And then you're back into this A chord, or an A9. You just follow the tab along there, and you'll have that perfectly. As long as you're playing the right chords, you could play it however you want. As long as you get the A chord and 4 beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A major 7 again. Back to the little intro. Do a little retardando at the end, and you end on the E chord. So I think that pretty much covers all of it. 3 parts, and I ran through the tablature. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I'll be glad to respond to them, and I really do appreciate everyone supporting me and learning the song. If you learn it and put it on YouTube, let me know. I'd love to see you play it, or Instagram or Facebook, wherever. And don't forget that you could stream it on Spotify and as well on YouTube. Again, I'm Lance Allen. Thanks for watching my lesson on my song Rest Your Way Home. Good luck learning it, and we'll see you on the next lesson.